Hello and welcome to another update on Link. Here we are starting here on the daily time frame for Link. Still holding above this support area on the daily chart. It's still relevant, or I would remove it. So we could easily test it again if the price fails to form an upside reversal pattern from the April low. We do have a reversal pattern, but the question is, do we follow through? So far, we have a 5-wave move up into the May high, which does look messy. I mentioned it before, the proportions don't really align, but it does still work as a 5-wave move up. Now we are dealing with a corrective pullback, which we can label circle wave 2 in yellow. And I want to see a response to this area here. And we are sharing a micro support area on the smaller time frame, of course, to get an understanding of, do the bulls actually turn up? Is there a bullish response to this support area or not? What is actually support? And that is what we're tracking on the smaller time frame. For now, there is just a pullback, and we're holding a higher low. And I'm watching if the bulls can find support here in circle wave 2 and start a third wave rally to the upside. For now, there is no sign because the last rally from the June low ended as a 3-wave move up. Now, that's not necessarily bearish, but it's certainly not clearly bullish. And as long as we're holding above support, I leave the potential on the chart for a C-wave rally that can take us to $47. But it takes time. And so far, we have not seen any micro 5-wave move up from any of the recent lows since we started the pullback a month ago, a little bit more than a month ago. But this could be a wave 2 pullback, yes. Just need to see a third wave rally start, which again would need to be confirmed. For example, through a break above the circle wave 1 high, which formed here at $17.93, or through a break above this wave 1 or a wave high, which formed the top in March 2024. This would be the more relevant level actually. But on a local level, a break above the circle wave 1 high would be a strong signal. Now let us take a look at the smaller time frame. Just want to give you the context first, and please note if circle wave 2 cannot hold a higher low here, then 890 to 690 would be the next support levels to watch. So the question is just, can the bulls generate a response here? By the way, this support area has been on the chart for more than a year. It hasn't changed, and the overall assumption on the daily chart also hasn't changed here. Just in case some of you got nervous by the small volatility that we've seen here. Yeah. Then again, also here, the perspective remains unchanged that we have a 5-wave move up from the April low, and a pullback which landed in support. We saw a reaction, but the price failed to follow through. So some of you might know about the Elliott wave confirmation levels. So for example, a reliable confirmation that a third wave to the upside has begun would be a break above the wave 1 high. That hasn't happened. And also the rally ended as a 3-wave move. Elliott wave teaches us that if the rally finishes as a 3-wave move, it's typically not bullish. Unless, in exceptional circumstances, there might be a diagonal or something, but that didn't really fit here. So it means we're back in support. We're back in this wave 2 support, the 1145 to 1260 level. It's been on the chart for a month now since we started that pullback, and there was a chance for reversal to the upside, but again, have failed to break above confirmation levels and no 5-wave move. So we're back in this support area. The only thing is, obviously, we're judging structure here, microstructure, and it just doesn't add up, this move. So that's why I said a move down back into the yellow box has become more likely. It's not going to be confirmed until we really break below 1145, but be ready for it, because it kind of starts to look a little bit like A, B, C, or A and a wider B, C. So just be ready for that wider B wave potentially. Again, upper support, the market will have to decide if it holds. If we don't hold above it or hold the 1145 level, then it becomes likely that we're going to need another low below the April low. And again, 890 to 690, hold on. 890 to 690 would then be the relevant support area to watch, because it's just likely then that we'll get another low. And this Fibonacci level at around 1066 provided lots of support before. But obviously, if this is another low coming, then we might test the next fib level below. That's the update on Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you're interested in learning more, checking out what additional updates we're publishing, check out our X profile. Make sure you only follow the account with the golden check mark. We're building a community here as well on X. Additional updates, additional setups, mindset stuff, behind the scenes content. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. The link is in the description. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.